Hey, how you doing? Man, is it gonna rain or what? It looks like it's gonna pour down. Yeah, we definitely do need it. That is for sure. Yay. All right.
Starting route to 6900 to 6998 Slayton Fields.
All right, everybody. Oh wait, no, I can exit right there.
Proceed to the route. Turn left. Turn right onto West Iron Frontage Road.
Let's go. baby. What up, everybody? Hey, we trying to get back, man. I gotta get back as soon as possible. I gotta pick up my kiddos. I didn't do any video here at the dealer, and the reason why, there's no bad news yet, but the reason why I didn't do any video yet, because I just didn't really want to get my hopes up, get other people's hopes up, that are probably gonna watch any of these videos. And yeah, you know, again, on the ride over here I was talking about FOMO and how it's not something that you should do with these bikes, and so the only reason why I just didn't do that is I just didn't want to get myself hyped up and excited and stuff like that. But yes, they did have what I wanted. What is freaking weird though is that I think they sold out of all the brand new Gixxer 1000Rs, Gixxer 1000 and 1000Rs. They sold out of those. I think the ones that I'm looking at is a 1000. I don't think it's a 1000R. I do have to double check that, and I will do some more research again on what's the difference between the two. You know, we'll see. But I don't think, it just depends. I don't think there'll be something that I'll just be like, look, I have to have the R version over the regular. So I'll look into that. But they had two bikes. They had one, the bike that I was looking at, already has a Brox exhaust on it. I believe it sounds like it's a full exhaust. I don't think it's a slip-on. I have to verify again, and they're gonna verify if it already has a tune. It was only owned by one guy. He was an Air Force guy, and he got out of it to get into a slingshot, I believe. So he only put 2,900 miles on it. They did have the same exact year, same exact color. It was also a 2022, and that one was $800 more, and it came with the stock exhaust, but it only had 1,400 miles on it. So do I think it's worth the $800 more? Do I think it's worth the $800 more? To have the less mileage, but stock exhaust? In a way, I don't know. In a way, I'm kind of indifferent about it, because the way I see it is that the new one has more miles, but it already has an exhaust on it. Now, I don't really know anything about Brox exhaust, and I don't know if I really liked it. It was definitely louder, more throaty. It was definitely louder, like you would want a pipe to sound. But I just don't know if I actually like that exhaust, right? So it's like, do I take that off and try to resell it if I don't like it, just to buy something else that I've only heard on a video, that I haven't heard in person? And then if I get that, and I'm like, am I gonna like that sound either? So kind of toying around with that idea. It smells like asphalt. God, they're laying down asphalt. Oh man, it's making my throat burn. So it's like either that, or do I just go with the bone stock one? It's not completely stock. I mean, they did like, the fender delete. Oh no, that one doesn't even have the fender delete. They only put like the flush mount turn signals on there. But I was like, do I go with that one, stock exhaust, pay a little more, $800 more money, just to turn around and spend $400 to $800 more on an full exhaust system or a slip-on? Because I think I would only buy like an M4 slip-on. I think that's probably what I would get. I don't really care to do a full cat delete or anything like that. So I just need to ask him a little more about this bike, just this the one that has the Brox exhaust, and see if it in fact is a full exhaust, what it is, because it did sound mean, but it just did not. I wasn't impressed by the sound, let's just put it that way. But compared to the stock, with the stock muffler, when you turn that on, that stock muffler is so quiet, but I do like the sound that it makes when it revs, I don't mind it at all. But I would prefer to put something on the exhaust that I prefer, and I don't prefer the look of the Brox. I don't like the look of it. It's all silver. I just don't like the look of it. I didn't like the look of it when I saw it online. This car is like spilling shit everywhere. So I just didn't like the look of it. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, I guess I can get something that it's already got it on there, and that's one less thing I got to worry about. The next thing I can put on there would just be a tune. You know what I mean? Just be a tune to wake that thing up. And that's why I'm trying to, hopefully they can find out if it's ever been tuned or not. I don't know how you can find that out or not, but yeah, if it's already got the exhaust, I'm kind of leaning towards it a little bit, just so I can just get a tune and be done with that portion of it. But you know, who knows? You know, who knows? I just want to ride the bike a little bit. It is a very comfortable, I guess as comfortable as it's going to be. One thing that kind of terrifies me about getting back on the sport bike is just how far up the rear sets go. Like keep saying the rear sets. I feel like it's a rear set. It's my knowledge, my lack of knowledge there. But it just feels like the damn foot pegs are so high. Like, and it's understandable. I'm coming from a Ryker. Look at my feet position. They're at the bottom in front of me. When you're on a Harley, it's like the same thing. And that's what this is what I've been riding for a very long time. So it's very uncomfortable to readjust my position and to put my feet way back up there and then go back to relying on balancing. It just seems a little intimidating. So for sure, when I ride this thing, I'll be putting that shit in the slow mode right away. I'll be putting that thing in the slow mode right away. Just thought I'd get comfortable with it because I can already tell you right now that it's a little uncomfortable, a little unnerving. Putting like your feet just that far up there, man, it's like, oh shit. Just feels so off balance, but I don't think it'll take long to get used to it again. But again, the note that I left off on with them was, did the finance paperwork. I just want numbers to see what I can do to manipulate those numbers. Because if the numbers are whack, guess what? It's just not gonna happen, you know what I mean? If the numbers are whack, I ain't gonna do it. So it just depends, man. It just depends on what's going on. Trying to haul ass all the way back to where I'm supposed to be. Got about another 15 miles until I get back to where I'm supposed to be. But yeah, I'm just trying not to get my hopes up because you know, it's like, I know the bike is a little cheaper than a brand new one. They're gonna run both numbers on a brand new one and with the used one. They also use Navy Federal as well, so that's kind of a plus. But basically what I just want is, because when I was going to go over here to my other dealer, you know, for the GSXR 750, they wanted me at like 12%. When I got this bike, it was nowhere near that. It was nowhere near, it wasn't even 10%. So in 2 years, like the percentages for vehicles, everything has gone up. Even when I got my Volkswagen, my electric ID4, everything went up. The wipes went up. All the percentages went up. Home percentages went up. It's like, it's crazy. And so I was at like 12% with 0 down, just my trade-ins, my Ryker, and selling my Harley to them. I was at 12%. And I thought that was high. That's expensive, you know, that's high. And so I think my payments for that was going to be, I think my payments for that, because I had carryover, they weren't going to pay me what I owed, everything that I owed. So it's going to be like $1,200 carried over to the Ryker. And so that was the negative balance. And I think out the door for the 750 was going to be around like 13.2, like 13.2. And so I was like, okay, my payments went from 268 to 275. I was like, that's not bad at all, right? It's not bad at all. So, you know, I'm just kind of hoping, like, I know that this bike is more money. They had this used bike listed for $13,999, which is basically $14,000, right? They had that listed at $14,000. So, you know, the Gixxer, I believe, is listed at $12,999 or something like that. Brand new ones. I could be wrong. Or it's listed at $13,999. It's one of them. But I'm just kind of hoping that, okay, with a few more $1,000, you know, more, you know, hopefully it won't offset it that much, because I want to see what the numbers would be like with just my Ryker being traded in. And then depending on those numbers, I want to see how it's manipulated if I were to drop, you know, a couple grand for the down payment, to see how much it lowers everything and stuff like that. Because like I said, I'm not trying to, like, I'm comfortable with my Ryker. I don't have to trade this thing in. I don't have to do any of that. Not only do I not have to trade it in, I'm trying to drive behind this car. Not only do I not have to trade it in, but I like my payments, right? So I'm not trying to necessarily, I know I'm upgrading to a bigger bike, a more expensive bike, but I don't necessarily want to put myself in an uncomfortable position and be uncomfortable with owning a new bike. Like, it's not worth it to me, because everything is going to go up. The insurance is going to go up a little bit. You know, I think when I added my Harley back to my insurance with the Ryker, I was paying like $50 a month for this, and then when I added the Harley, it went up $1. So I had two bikes on the insurance with Geico, and it went up $1 when I added the Sportster back. So I'm pretty sure, hopefully, when I if I take both of these off, hopefully the insurance won't be fucking ungodly ridiculous. You know, I'm hoping that. So, you know, because that's another factor that people don't factor into them purchasing a bike, is the insurance. And like I said, I haven't had a real sport bike in a long time. This is probably the closest thing, so I'm hoping it's kind of around this. So, you know, I just don't want to put myself out of the ballpark. Honestly, I don't want to pay any more than $300 a month for a sport bike, for any bike. Like, I really don't. I just really don't. I don't want to be uncomfortable with taking away from other things that I'm doing, to focus in on that particularly. So if it's a case or a situation where it's like, hey, if you put this much down, it'll bring the payments down to this, and it's like, hey, I don't got that all right away, I'm okay with walking away and saying, okay, well, let me just save up a little bit more money and I'll put down on it. Let go. Yes, sir. Yeah. enough time to jump in my cage, my electric cage, and go run these errands. But yeah, I'm excited, but the numbers got to be right, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not peer pressured into just doing just dumb shit anymore, and just getting the bike to be like, yeah, I got a GSXR 1000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious at all. So, you know, I'm more mature now to the fact that I know what I want, and I'm not so immature anymore to where I will just do anything I have to just be like, I got that bike. You know, you got a lot of guys out there that will just go and they're obsessed with, for example, having a leader bike, and it's so, as long as they can get approved, they're going to have a short-sighted mind, short-term mind, and be like, oh well, oh okay, it's $400, $500 a month for the car, for the note. I got a job. I'm working full-time at Mickey D's. You know, like, I'm gonna continue working full-time so I can pay for this bike, and then they're not even thinking like 6-8 months down the line where they're fucking tired of working at McDonald's, right? And now they need to find something, you know, if they quit, to fucking pay for it, you know? So it's like, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, hey, look, I want a comfortable bike payment. I ain't trying to sweat. Yeah. Sucks is I gotta come back down this same road. It's 2:38. I gotta be at where I'm supposed to be at by 3, no later than that. So, you know, like I said, I try not to get my hopes up. You know, I'm just trying to see how attainable this is. What is funny though, the funniest shit is though, literally before I was leaving, I told them, you know, basically I want the 1000 because obviously I've always wanted a leader bike. I always wanted one. The closest I ever gotten to was having a ZX9R, right? And I've always wanted a leader bike. I was like, and the reason why I want to go with the leader bike is because I really want the GSXR 750, but I know I want to do things like put the quick shifter on, things like that. And why do all that to the bike afterwards when, you know what I'm saying, like when you can just get the bike where it already has the shit on there. You know what I'm saying? It's made for it. It's not an aftermarket part that, you know what I'm saying, that you have to worry about. Is it good with this bike? Is it not good? It's like, and I know that doesn't really matter to some people. Some people end up, you know, redoing them anyway. It's just, you know, it's just one of the things where it's like, that's one less thing I gotta do, you know what I mean? It's one less thing I gotta do. It may not be major for everybody. What the fuck is that smell? Something's burning. Something around here is burning. Oh shit. Oh. That's why it's my fucking bag. My fucking bag is smoking. That's what's smoking. My bag is smoking. My fucking bag is on fire. I might have to pull over real quick. shit. Guys, my fucking bag is smoking. Yo. I'm literally over here like, what the fuck is smoking? My fucking bag is smoking, yo. That's fucking crazy. Well, that motherfucker, hopefully it doesn't actually catch on fire while I'm fucking riding. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that is crazy. Well, this person in the right lane is doing what they're supposed to do. They're going slow because they want to go slow. Everybody else, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But yeah, man, I fucking love this bike, dude. I love this bike. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I got sidetracked because my burning bag. Like, I was telling them why I wanted the 1000, blah blah blah. And that's ultimately what I would love to spend my money on, because 750 is kind of a step up bike. I know that after a couple of years I'd be like, okay, now I definitely want 1000, right? Which is fine. I don't know how much trade-in value I would have with the 750 over just the 1000, but I mean, you know, it just is what it is. So but as I'm like, you know, letting them know that, or walking away, they're like, oh, well, we actually do have a white Gixxer 750 here. I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, that one's still in the crate, and I think we have a Gixxer 1000 that's still in the crate, that we haven't gotten out of the crate yet to finish assembling. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. So I was just like, so they got all the options there, and they're giving me more money for my Ryker than Wood Cycle Country. Holy shit. I'm like, to me, I don't know, man. To me, that's a no-brainer. You know, it's like a no-brainer. Yeah, guys, I blew through this fucking bag. This motherfucker is still on fire. This motherfucker is still on fire. I'm gonna have to get home and clip this motherfucker off. Literally, it's fucking still on fire. I don't have anything, I don't have my Gerber on me to fucking cut it off. Wow, this fucking bag was expensive. It's dude, I've had this bag for fucking 2 years. Almost 2 years. Probably about a year and a half. Bought it like almost 5 months after I got the fucking bike. It's never caught on fire. I've gone to fucking bike meets. It's never caught on fire. What the fudge? Yes, sir. Trying to rub the embers off. I can't believe that shit. I cannot believe that the bag caught on fire. behind this fucking big ass truck, dude. Spitting rocks at my ass. So yeah, I thought that was hilarious, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not counting the Gixxer 750 out. It just made more sense to me when I started to really think about like the tech that's not on the bike. Now, for example, I know the Gixxers are a little bit cheaper than like Kawasaki, and I don't know if Yamaha has a cruise control, but I know Kawasaki has a cruise control, BMW has cruise control, all of the European bikes have cruise controls. I know obviously Suzuki does not have cruise control, even with the R version. So it's like, I know I'm not getting cruise control on the 750, but you know, the quick shifter is kind of important to me because it's a newer tech. This motherfucker, dude. Like, do a fucking donut in this water over here, see if I can put this shit out. And I gotta go to speed limit too. Oh my god, dude. Fucking bag is toast. Cannot believe that, dude. I don't want it to burn the little swing arm. They don't know. This motherfucker is still burning, bro. I gotta cut this bitch off. Where the fuck is my clipper? Where the fuck is the clippers, dude? Oh my gosh, dude, this is crazy. Look at this shit. It's fucking on fire. Wow. Guys, this motherfucker is on fire. Oh my gosh. On fucking fire, a slow fire. This is like fucking the hardest shit ever to catch on fire, obviously. And it's just slowly burning. I am so glad this didn't catch on a full flame fucking fire.